So today is the last day of the year for Tibetans and the second to the last day of the year for Chinese. So tomorrow is Tibetan New Year, known as Losar in Tibetan, and the day after tomorrow is Chinese New Year. So probably Tibetan people and Chinese people now are really busy cleaning their houses and making goodies. There's special treats that they eat just on New Year's days and making lots of other preparations. So for both Tibetan and Chinese people, I think New Year is the most important day of the year. It's like Christmas for us. And so they get together with family and friends and offer gifts to each other and eat special foods. And also those who are religious, like the Buddhists, usually go to their local temple or monastery to make offerings to their teachers and to the three jewels, and also make prayers that everything will go well in the coming year. And for Tibetan Buddhists, Losar, Tibetan New Year, is also a day with religious significance. It's the first day of a period of 15 days known as the Days of Miracles. And this commemorates a time in the life of the Buddha when he demonstrated his miraculous powers. So on each of these 15 days, he performed a different miracle. And it wasn't his wish or his idea to do this, but there was a group of non-Buddhist teachers who were jealous of the Buddha, and maybe they wanted to prove that they were as good as him or maybe better than him. So they challenged him to this kind of duel or this contest, who could perform the greatest miracles. And it seems like the Buddha was very reluctant to get involved in this, but the local king, King Bimbisara, who was a disciple of the Buddha, urged him to do it. He said, this will be a very good thing to do. So the Buddha finally agreed. And so there was this contest that happened, and in the presence of the king and also these different non-Buddhist teachers and thousands of other people, the Buddha would create these amazing displays, maybe a bit like firework displays, which are really beautiful and magnificent, and people go, ooh and ah. But unlike firework displays, which are made from material components, these were just created by the Buddha's mind. Just from his mind, he created these displays. And also firework displays can have some harmful consequences. Sometimes people get hurt, and they make a lot of noise, which is very scary for especially little kids and animals or people suffering from PTSD. And they also pollute the sky. So there's harmful side effects. But these displays by the Buddha were totally harmless, and they were actually very beneficial. So one example of, just to give you some idea that I found really beautiful, the Buddha took a toothpick and put it in the ground, and immediately it turned into this huge, marvelous tree. The branches stretched for kilometers and were full of beautiful leaves and flowers and fruits and also jewels, different kinds of jewels. And these jewels emitted light that was as brilliant as the light of the sun and the moon combined. And when the wind blew in the branches of the trees, it made the sound of Dharma. So Dharma teachings were heard by everybody. So that sounds really cool. And then, so people observing this would feel, wow, and they felt faith in the Buddha, and that made them open to the Buddha. And then the Buddha would give Dharma teachings. And these Dharma teachings inspired people and benefited people so much that many developed bodhicitta, others became arhats, attained nirvana, and others just created a lot of virtue, good karma, that resulted in fortunate rebirths in their future lives. So these miracles were not just an impressive show, but were highly beneficial in a spiritual way. So for us, this period of time is significant because it said that any merit we create on any of these 15 days is multiplied 100 million times. So this is a merit multiplying period. And so it's good to make effort to create merit. And we're really fortunate here in that we're already in retreat. So everybody is already doing a lot of virtuous activities. And many of the Abbey's friends are doing retreat from afar. So they're also doing a lot of virtuous activities. So you might feel that you're doing as much as you can manage and you can't do more, but that's fine. Even the things we're already doing are incredibly beneficial. And we can remember that during, these are these merit multiplying days, and rejoice, feel joyful that we can create merit, because not everybody knows how to create merit and even wants to. So just having the wish to create merit and then having the chance to do so, the knowledge to do so is really, really fortunate. And then dedicate all the merit that we have created to enlightenment, to the benefit of all beings, to the elimination of suffering, such as COVID and so on. So just make a good use of this period of time for the next 2 weeks. And actually, according to the Tibetan calendar, this month has 16 days. This month has an extra day. So there's actually 16 days this time. There's 2 8s. I don't understand Tibetan astrology, but sometimes that happens. They have 2 of one day and another day is missing. So this month there's actually 2 8s. And so that means that we have 16 days. We get a bonus day this time. 16 days on which to multiply our merits. And so the last day of this period is the 27th of February. That's the full moon day. And that's the actual day of miracles. So between now and then, and also on that day, just keep this in mind. Feel how fortunate we are that we have the chance to create virtue. Try to create as much virtue. Try to avoid non-virtue as much as possible. Maybe that multiplies too, so we don't want to do that. And even those who are not in retreat, just make an effort to do practices such as meditation, recite prayers and mantras and sutras, make offerings, and just being mindful, trying to keep the mind in a positive state as much as possible. Be kind, be generous. So there's so many things we can do that are positive and meritorious during this time. Thank you.